In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arched trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The witch of Asylum and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the lord of sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Yes, indeed. Hello and welcome to Dark Souls Remastered. Man, oh man, oh man. Alright, I gotta figure out a lot of things right now. Alright, how do I? Alright. So, I have played a lot of Dark Souls in my time, so hearing that the Remastered was coming out was pretty good news for me. And I think to celebrate, the only thing to do is to do a Soul Level 1, also known as One Bro Challenge. And so that is what we are going to do. We are going to go through the entire game, every boss, defeat them without leveling up from level 1. Of course, that means I've started with a Pyromancer because that is the only class that begins at level 1. And we are going to get our first challenge right here, right now. Obviously, we could just run away from this guy, but honestly, it's been long enough that I've played that I feel like using this as a time to get reacclimated with the feel of the game is probably a pretty good decision. So we're going to go ahead and mess this guy up if we can. Not a whole lot to this fight, honestly. You just have to stay behind him and just go the opposite direction of his swing. As he's looking to swing left, you go to the right. As he looks to swing right, you go left. Simple as that. You can watch the way his hips move to kind of see which way he's favoring. And when he goes up, just back away and clear the area effect, and then run back around. Simple as that. And repeat it. Oh man, I forget the number. If you take his total health divided by the 2 damage you're doing per swing, you can get the number of how many swings this takes. It's a few hundred, I think. But we are already near the end of the second segment down there. There's 13 segments to the health bar, so we're 2/13 of the way there. We'll roll through that one. If his tail ever gets in my way, I like to roll just to add another layer of safety to what I'm doing. Two, three. Look at the combo. We're up to 26, 28, 30. Look at this. But I'm out of stamina. Gotta watch that stamina. That's the whole key to this game is really stamina management. You gotta make sure you've got the stamina that you need to keep yourself safe. As long as you can do that, you should be pretty well off. And there's another segment going. This ain't so bad. Ooh, I should have rolled there. A little bit of a fun fact while I do this. I actually started doing a Soul Level 1 run a few months ago. You know, I was getting to the end of, I think Papers, Please was the game I was featuring at the time, and I was getting to the end of that game. I'm like, oh, I need something else. What are we gonna do? I'm like, oh, let's do a Soul Level 1 run. That would be fun. And either the day of or the day after I started to record that is when they announced this remaster was going to come out. So I just like, I guess we're not going to do that. I've also just noticed that my microphone level seems a little bit higher than I normally have it. I'm not sure why I would have made that change, but I'll probably undo that for the next episode. Can't really stop in the middle of this. This game does not pause. If you've never played it before, honestly, it's a lot of fun. If you like a challenge, you know, it's not going to be super easy for you. It's going to be challenging, but when you overcome that challenge, it gives you a really good feeling. So I wouldn't shy away from it because of the challenge aspect. I would give it a shot and try to stick with it for a while. You know, don't give up if it gets frustrating. My very own brother, he couldn't do this fight because he isn't able to work both sticks at the same time. Well, watch how I do this. Like, I'm here moving my character with the left stick, and I'm constantly spinning my camera to keep it behind me to focus where my attention is and to keep him in view. And my brother wasn't able to do that. He can't control both the sticks like that. And so I don't think he's gotten out of the tutorial of this game, and that's why I don't speak to him anymore. That is not why I don't speak to him anymore. With it, take a punch as he goes up, roll away, clear the area effect, run around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Stamina back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Went into negative stamina there, but it's okay. Slide to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. Roll because his tail got in the way. Take a 2-shot here. You don't really ever want to go into negative stamina, so that's why you'll see I'll stop swinging when the stamina gets really low. Negative stamina is a thing. Like, if you use more stamina on an action than stamina that you have, there's a slight penalty to the stamina recharge. Like, it'll wait a moment before starting to recharge again. So there is a penalty to it, but also, you know, you can't do anything if you have 0. So it's never really something you want to do, but there are plenty of cases where you can get away with it, and you'll probably see me take advantage of a lot of those opportunities. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay. I wanted to know if my strong attack did 3 by any chance. I didn't think it did. And it didn't, but you know, it's always good to revisit something. If memory serves, and it probably doesn't, when we get to the 3rd segment, 3 segments to go down there at the bottom, that is 100 swings. Or maybe 99. So if that's true, if it is 99, that should mean it's about, what, 329 total swings, something like that. I'm trying to do 33 times 13 in my head while doing this fight. Yeah. No. 429. 429. Gotta carry the 1. Finally took a hit. This isn't a joke, man. Look at the health he took from me. You know, if you make a mistake, usually that mistake leads to you being out in front of him. And then you've got to avoid allowing him to double down on your mistake, get a second shot. You can very easily die here. I feel like I'm making it look easy right now. It's not as easy as it seems. Punch you. Let's do that. And you saw right there, it's not necessarily a death if you happen to get in front of him. Just keep your wits about you, watch what he's doing, and just find your opportunity to get back around the back. That 1, 2, 3, 4. There he is. Alright. The Asylum demon is defeated. As a reward for defeating him barehanded, you get to use his weapon if you'd like, as well as a humanity. However, his weapon requires 46 strength. And since we are level 1 with 12 strength, we're never going to be using that weapon. Ah! There it is. Backstab. Get it! And this right here, as I talk about things. Oh man. Alright, anyway. This is one of the things I really like about this game. You open this door, it leads you back to that first bonfire. You will notice that throughout the entirety of this game. The levels here are so dense that you're always going to be able to find shortcuts back to earlier places. And they sort of work as checkpoints. Less so, obviously, than the bonfires do, but they are their own sort of checkpoint, and they are always welcome. So that bro gave us Estus so we can heal, and 2 keys so that we can escape. Parry! Nope. Not today. Not today. Give me another shot. Let me try again. Parry! There we go. The parry system is a huge risk-reward system in place. I am, a huge fan of it. As I equip this flame. So basically, you can hold your shield up if you'd like to just block their attack. But if you instead try to deflect their attack, you have no real defense during that moment. So if you mess up the timing, you take the hit. But if you get the timing right, it opens them up to a critical attack like that. So a huge risk reward on parries. And then also if you get behind them, you can get a backstab for another critical, but I think less powerful than the parry. Hello, hello, hello. Whoops. Sorry about that, my friend. And you can also kick if they happen to be blocking you. Yeah. If you did not kill him before, you would come up here and this would get you over top of him, and then you can do a huge plunging attack which takes off more than a third of his health. I think it's pretty significant. And of course you'll have your weapon, and that makes it go a whole lot easier.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall return. To lead the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
My entire plan to this point was to stop the episode right here, right now. But I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna do just a little bit extra. Not much, just a touch. Just a touch extra. I picked the master key as my gift at the start of the game. That allows me to unlock some doors I wouldn't normally unlock. Now, I'm telling you this for no reason, because I don't have to unlock any doors for what I'm doing. But I forgot about that. I'm gonna send that back up, even though I have no intention of dying. Whoa, I love the blue flames. Those look very nice. Those look very, very nice. Alright, so what we're going to do is take the stock, even though we're never going to use it. And then we're going to roll over this vase. And get those transient curses. Those allow us to interact with the ghosts down here. They last for 5 minutes. My plan now is to use most of, if not all of, the 5 minutes of a transient curse down here. So let's go ahead. We're going to go past this torch. Use the curse. That gives us 5 minutes. I'm looking at the timer right now. And here we go. And the Pyromancy Flame that I picked up allows me to do that. Going to be pretty necessary considering the damage I'm doing to these fellas. Oh, can I use it? That's a super powerful weapon. I can! Oh my goodness. Alright, lucky me. Because that is a huge damage boost. I'm going to leave... No, I'm not. thought I was going to leave these here in case I ever needed them later, but I changed my mind. Alright. Walk out here and then go start to come up. Oh my goodness. But look at this. Half his health in 2 little quick slashes. Boom. You get an area effect on this stuff. Done. You cannot kick with this blade. That is one thing that can be a little problematic. But the main reason I came down here was to grab this. That reinforces my flask, allows me to get better healing. And I think that could be useful for a run like this. So I decided, you know, let's go down, let's get that. But since we got 5 minutes worth of curse, we could probably go a little bit deeper and unlock a shortcut for later when we're actually wanting to be down here. We've already used about 2 minutes though, so we'll have to see how this all works out. Went in here. Get the quick hit on that guy. Pull back. These ghosts can hide in the walls, and this is one place where that is often the case. And I don't have a good shield. If you have a shield that can block 100% of physical damage, these ghosts are not a concern. But I don't have that, so I am concerned. Yeah, that splash damage. Oh, I thought they both died. 2 more curses. These guys do drop curses, so you can maintain your habit just from killing them. Okay. Where's the timer at? 2 minutes to go. That's enough time, but it's not quite as lenient as I'd hoped. Get a swing on that guy. You can just see the daggers hanging out of the wall there. A little bit of. Alright. Get in there. There we go. Alright, got him. Pick up the parrying dagger. That gives you a larger parry window than the shields do, except for the small shields. Can be useful, but I probably won't use it. Wait for this guy to get up. 1, 2, 3. And then the next enemy is a little more dangerous. This is a red-eye ghost. She's got a different type of blade, but more importantly, she can throw lightning. So you really want to be careful with her. We got her. Maybe she dropped something, but since she's in the wall, I'll never know. And I'm going to go through this. And kick down this ladder, and that is another shortcut like I talked about earlier. We got about a minute left on the curse, but I'm not going to push my luck. We're going to bail now. So I think I can just drop down there. It looks safe to me. Boom. Yes, perfect. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to bail. Not going to push our luck here. We got up to 7 curses. That gives us 35 minutes down here later. I believe there's another place you can just pick up to. So we should be perfectly good to go, but most importantly, we got the upgrade for the flask, and we've also upgraded our weapon. So that's awesome, actually. I'm very, very pleased that I decided to come down here. But since I didn't trust myself and I sent the elevator back up, we now have to wait for it to come back down. There's more things we could do down here. There's a lot of options as far as where we go now, but I think I'm going to try to keep a pretty traditional path through the game. So that means going up into the Undead Burg. response cannot reinforce my flask, please. Now we have a +1 Estus flask. You can see down in the bottom left of the screen there. And I'm going to hit this bonfire, and I'm going to call it an episode. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you're excited to see this. This should be a really fun experience. 0 deaths? No, not 0 deaths. But a lot of fun. Oh.